advisor, senior advisor. She's going to take your call from here.
Thank you so very much for
You're
helping.
welcome.
Thank you. Hey, my name is Sunny. I'm one of the senior advisors rating with Apple. Can I start with getting your name and your phone number, please?
Yes, my name is Dr. Lotus King Weiss. First name is Lotus King. Last name is Weiss, W-E-I-S-S.
Perfect. And how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. And I just want you to know that I spent, Mr. Shim, how many hours now? Probably 3 hours, right? So I actually have been on the phone with Apple staff for a long time, and then I called Spectrum, my phone provider, and then now back to Apple. So this is taking me away of my daily work hours. Now this is a period of time I have a deadline for our charter school application, and I don't sleep many hours every day. I really have lots and lots of load of work, but this is my work phone, and now I cannot work, okay, with my work phone. I called Spectrum. I said, we are paying Spectrum, and now this product is no longer working for me. Can you call Apple and help me to tell Apple that, we are a nonprofit organization. I'm the president. We've been a good customer, and we have no idea why our business phone is being locked down. And then I was informed it's for security reason. And they explained to me that usually for a list of reasons of the policy that they can lock down my phone. I said, but none of that apply. Number one, I did not use iMessaging to, do scamming. Number two, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't do this. So why my phone is now being locked? And not my phone being locked. I need to be more precise with my technical terms. I'm a molecular biologist, just not a computer science and other technology expert. But what I mean is that my iPhone account associated with my email address of work, our Sacred Virtual Institute email address is put onto this phone for my work. And currently this account is being locked. I can have no access to my payment method. I try to update. I cannot have access to all my data. I'm a digital creator for public education. Every day I need to publish on Facebook. Right now I cannot purchase Facebook app after I downloaded it, and in order to work with the storage issues. And then my iCloud that has all my data cannot have access to either. So I tried for the past 3 days working on this issue and have no solution. But most concerning is that I believe I've been targeted by the Chinese Communist government. They send some spies and they pretend to report maybe to police or report it to Apple, or they do some technical tricks to cause my account to look bad, maybe because I've been subjected to this kind of hidden hate crimes, harassment all the time in my work. I'm blacklisted by the Chinese government, and recently the Chinese government is trying to attack the Falun Dafa practitioner community. Since I'm very visible, most likely they are using some strategy to target me and make sure my work cannot move forward. So I want to provide that very important information to Apple leaders to watch out and make sure to protect my fundamental rights. If they consider that my phone is being used for any wrongdoings, they need to investigate it instead of just listening to people saying it. So my phone needs to be this account needs to be unlocked so that I can proceed with my important work.
I see. Well, I'm so sorry that you're facing that issue, and let me take a look into it and help you with it.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, give me your phone number again, please.
Yeah, the phone number is 929-609-1052. The phone number is no problem, okay? I'm calling with this phone in this phone number. My problem is that my Apple ID and account and the password and all that is being locked. I cannot update my password. I cannot have access to the app to do purchasing of App Store. I cannot have access to that, and all my digital products on this phone right now, I cannot have access through my iCloud.
Got it. Are you signed in on that Apple account anywhere, by the way?
I cannot. What do you mean signing? I cannot have. Whenever like.
Are you already signed in?
I don't know. Basically, my account is closed, according to other staff members saying that the account associated with my email address of Lotus King at Sacred Virtual Institute, svwi.org, that account is now being closed. Nobody can open it because of security reasons. I said, what kind of security reasons?
I see. Okay. So I did look into my resources, by the way.
Yeah.
It says that Apple did not approve the request because to unlock the account. It could be for particular reasons. Like I do have like a couple of reasons it might be for, but because of Apple's privacy nature, I'm definitely not sure like what is the specific reason is, to be honest, if you ask me. It could be like, let's say, any evidence found in sending spam with calendar, iMessages, or mail.
That's what I'm telling you.
Or maybe like failure to pay owed fees to Apple or fraudulent or illegal activities.
That's what I mean. I already heard about that list, but none of that applied to me. I was in the middle of doing things and suddenly it pops out this message that need me to put in my password. I did, and then it says error occurred, try again. And then I said forgot password, update password, and then it says your phone is locked. That's pretty much it. And then you ask me, did I do any kind of iMessagings to do something not approved by Apple policy? None, because my iMessaging function has been dysfunctional in the past 3 months, constantly dysfunctional. Okay, I had to always go contact Apple and says, please activate my iMessaging because my work is ongoing, very important. Thank you very much. I've been doing that pretty much every other day. I have to do iMessaging activation request. So there is no way I could do any iMessaging activities with this phone. And so even if I do that, it's all purely beautiful community outreach activities. But the reality is that in the past 3 months, I could not even use iMessaging functions. Now, if you say, is there payment issues? Well, the payment issue, I then need to go pay. But they need to remind me, and they need to let me go pay if there is anything needs to be paid. But right now, you just locked the account, and I cannot even go update my payment information. So none of that really applied to us, and I just felt that there was some. But one officer told me 2 days ago, Alex, he said, if the law enforcement agency orders to shut down somebody's account, we have to follow that. So. And he was looking up some kind of new policy issues. He mentioned about new policy issues and things like that. That made me very suspicious about what the Chinese Communist government potentially blacklisted me. I mean, I want to make sure that's not the truth. And then I today asked Spectrum, if I buy a new phone, can I very quickly move all my data onto the new phone? Because right now, time is money. I cannot afford this wasting of time. I'm going to be late for my charter school application. So this is all very time consuming that has no result for 3 days. And I cannot, and the Spectrum lady says, even if you buy a new phone, if your account is locked, all your information cannot even be moved into your new phone. As a matter of fact, your account is your account. So that's why I call back. She said, you have to deal with Apple. And she said, I don't think it's right. Your personal information, nobody should be able to lock away your personal information from you. I never heard anything like that happening. You make sure to go talk to Apple and figure out what's really going on here. And I thought, that's correct. This is not right.
Right. To be honest, like as I said, like even we don't know what is the particular reason because of Apple's privacy nature that they locked your account.
But then, what if someone is doing bad things and targeting me, and then basically you are telling me we cannot tell you why this is happening, but then basically you're gonna have to just suffer the loss. We're still paying for this phone with our donation money from our community members who are waiting for our good work. So we pay the Spectrum pay Apple, and this is our phone, and now it's being locked without reason and making my work unable to proceed. What kind of answer Apple should give it to me?
Yeah, but like to be honest, if you want like more details, you can review our. It might be the violations of the iCloud terms and conditions. I'm not sure. But if
I
you
didn't
want, like,
violate
review it, you can
anything.
go to-
No, my
I
friend,
know, but like
I cannot, continue with this kind of go look into our policy and you figure out what you violated. The reality is that I told you the truth. I'm a nonprofit organization leader and I'm very, very good, okay? And I don't violate policies and I do very good work. And right now my phone is mysteriously being locked and I need Apple leaders to watch out for some kind of bad bugs that's now already infiltrating into Apple and causing violations of a good customer like myself. And I do not represent myself. I represent American people who are waiting for learning some very, very important truths. And the CCP is very afraid of it. They try to silence me and they are using Apple's loophole try to silence my voice. That's my concern. So that needs to be somehow resolved as soon as possible. That's why I'm asking repeatedly, say my account needs to be investigated. Who is locking down my account? For what reason? Evidence, please. Because we didn't do anything wrong. I can be 100% sure about that.
Yeah, to be honest, the only thing you can do is like, go to apple.com/legal/internet-services /iCloud and then another slash. I can send you this website for more information. And if you want, I can help you create a new Apple account, but I would not be able to help you with the existing Apple account. I'm sorry. I'm also like trying to follow the procedures in here and it does not let me. Does not even gives me the reason why we locked your account. It might be, as I said, I told you like a couple of reasons. It might got rejected to unlock the account for any of like those reasons.
But no, I tell you 100% sure it's not so. So there is some very strange things going on with this locking down of my account. Definitely it's not one of those routine reasons. I'm a very responsible leader. Okay, I've been doing nonprofit organization leadership for the past 20 years. And also I focus a lot on morality and I don't tell lies. I'm very serious about my work. That's why I feel it's very alarming for this kind of things to be happening to my account. I sincerely believe that there is this CCP involvement and Apple leader must be aware of it. I will again talk about that. However, at this point, you are on the phone, you say in your power there is nothing you can do, but you can help me to create a new account. My question is that when you help me to create a new account on this phone, let me proceed with my daily operations. What's going to happen if it's new account, all the digital data currently still on my phone, can you transfer that into the new account?
If it's on the phone itself, then there's a way. If it's submitted to the iCloud, if it's like linked with the iCloud, then no, we cannot do that.
It is on this phone right now, but also I do believe this phone has iCloud link that is activated. And also...
Yeah, it's just gonna erase the device and then if you want, you can also submit your feedback on apple.com/feedback, by the way.
Yeah, I will. Alex told me that too, but I will also do the legal thing. Could you kindly text me all those nice links that I can follow it, please?
I don't have the ability to text you, but I can email it to you. But if you want, you can write it down as well.
Okay. Would you kindly email to me?
Give me your email address.
Yeah, Lotus King, LOTUSKING, Lotus King 513 @gmail.com.
Give me a moment.
That's the email I usually use. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
gmail.com.
Yeah, Lotus King 513 @gmail.com.